My name is Angeline Murimirwa. I was one of the first girls to be supported through school by CAMFED, and I'm now CAMFED's Executive Director in Africa. My personal experience of the poverty-related barriers to education, barriers that would have prevented me from going to secondary school, is the experience of millions of girls, and it is what drives me. Along with my peers, we are now a network of young women leaders, united by our shared experience of poverty and exclusion. We understand from intimate experience how poverty can undermine a family's efforts to do the best for their children. We also know what it takes to ensure a girl in a situation of extreme vulnerability has the support she needs to go to school, to feel secure, and to learn. We have come together in the CAMFED Association as a network through which we can pool our resources and our expertise to support the younger generation of girls to go to school. Our network is now more than 157,000 strong and is growing year on year as more girls complete school and join.
Like Angie, I was one of the founding members of the CAMFED Association in Zimbabwe. I worked alongside Angie and Lucy to set the foundations in place for it to become a network to represent girls and young women and bring them center stage. I always remember our first meeting. We came from rural areas across the country and we embraced our shared identity as young women who had beaten the odds. We realized the power we had in joining together, the power to make change in our own lives and in the lives of others. The Learner Guide program is where we bring this all together. The Learner Guide is a young woman school graduate who signs up to a 2-year commitment to return to her local school. She receives training to deliver a self-development and well-being curriculum and runs regular sessions with students. In the process, she identifies girls who are vulnerable and she joins forces with her community and with school authorities to ensure they get the right support. In this way, through our Learner Guide program, we're helping to ensure the education system works for marginalized girls.
So we designed this program, our Learner Guide program, to be able to complement the efforts that the government of Tanzania is doing in addressing the issue of learning, quality education and inclusive education. And also to address the issue of transitioning. So transitioning from one class to another for girls and boys to be able to finish school, but also transitioning back into the community, into safer life. So the young women are trained, the CAMA members are trained, and come back to their schools to be able to deliver the life skills curriculum, a curriculum that is meant to impart skills within the students in school to be able to gain confidence, to increase their self-awareness, to be able to face the challenges, because it is focusing on well-being as an individual, but also exploring the power that these children have to be able to face the challenges that are in their communities.
Kwenye uzoefu wangu Learner Guide, yani naweza kusimama mbele za watu kuzungumzia jambo, na pia imenijengea wanafunzi kuwa karibu na mimi, yani kila ninakopita madamu alafu ile mtoto labda anaweza akawa na changamoto.
Learner Guide, they feel a huge gap that we see in our secondary education. Teachers, they are busy preparing their lesson plan, busy teaching, busy preparing examinations, marking scheme, but the student need support. Apart from that, they need mental support. They need counseling, they need emotional support. So the Learner Guides are the one who fill that gap.
Ni matokeo ambayo yametokana na Learner Guides. Kwanza tumeona self awareness ya wanafunzi, lakini pia wanafunzi wamekuwa na umoja. Yaani vile vitu wanavyofundishwa wamefanya wamekuwa na umoja. Hata akimwona mwenzao ana changamoto, kuna mwingine yani bado anakuwa hana ile uwezo, wanamuencourage. Bwana, kitu ambacho kitatokea ni kwamba kwanza unajua hawa ni vijana wadogo na kama wanafunzi. Kwa hiyo wanafunzi wanaweza kuwa reach kwa urahisi. Kwa hiyo watakuwa wanajitambua yani. Watakuwa wanajitambua. Kwa hiyo kitendo cha kujitambua mwanafunzi akishajua mimi niko shule hapa nasoma.
Learner Guides take a lot of efforts to return excluded students to the classroom, because there are activities they are doing, asking their fellow, where is your fellow student? So the students in class, you see, they say, oh, she's maybe selling some fishes with her mother. So from the class, the Learner Guide got enough information. and attend teachers. So when meet with the teachers, it is where they start a plan on how to make a student come back.
Dunia yangu bora imeanzishwa kwa sababu ya lengo la kuongeza ufaulu mashuleni, kupunguza utoro na kupunguza mimba na ndoa za utotoni.
Doto nafikiria kama mlezi wangu kwa sababu kanisaidia vitu ambavyo nilivikosa katika jamii yangu. Madam Doto amenisaidia pesa ya kula, amenisaidia socks kwenda kununua, amenisaidia salaries kupata ili kuwa pamoja na kuwa na wenzangu tuwe sawa. Doto ndiyo ni kioo cha jamii kwa sababu ananisaidia vitu vingi ambavyo nimevikosa hapa shuleni. Doto nakaa naye nje na naongea naye mambo yangu ya binafsi.
So if we have this learner guide program and they learn these soft skills that are within the My Better World program, we are creating youth who are very responsible, who are very respectful, who are loving each other. They are ready to support each other instead of competing among themselves. And ultimately we have people who can offer themselves, who can think and have goal. And we will see ultimately they are not only supporting themselves, but they are also able to step up even when they don't pass completely to go to high school or to have a degree, but they have that skills that can help them to be able to face life.
Through our Learner Guide program, our goal is to ensure 5 million girls in 5 countries of sub-Saharan Africa have the support they need to be in school, to thrive, and to succeed. We'll achieve this by training 100,000 learner guides to be operating in schools, with each learner guide supporting an average of 50 marginalized girls. This might sound too ambitious, but believe me, it's not. The activism in our network is irrepressible. Our members will stop at nothing to dismantle the barriers girls face. And what of the learner guides themselves? Well, through the opportunities and status that a learner guide acquires through her role, including the formal qualifications she receives, many are transitioning into formal employment or further education. Indeed, a number of learner guides are going on to become trained teachers. Ultimately, they are stepping forward as a new generation of leaders in education.
Angie, Fiona and I have worked together over the past few decades to build the CAMFED Association, and right from the early days, partnerships have been key to our success, including partnerships with traditional leaders.
And partnerships have been at the core of our Learner Guide programme. Our partnerships with school communities provide the local support system for learner guides, and our partnerships with ministries mean that learner guide activities are fully integrated in schools. And our partnerships with the private sector help create the wellbeing curriculum that learner guides deliver and the accredited qualification that they can achieve. And there's one common factor in all these partnerships which I believe has been fundamental to our success, and it's that learner guides are recognised and respected by all partners as the experts, as young women who once themselves experienced exclusion and who understand what it takes to ensure the most vulnerable children have the support they need to be in school and learn. This recognition and positioning of young women's expertise has had a profound effect, which was brought to life by one learner guide who said, "It means we've gone from being nobodies to becoming somebodies in our communities, and as a network, those somebodies are a powerful force." This to me is where social change meets systems change. This is how we can achieve a shift in the education system to not just accommodate the needs of marginalised girls, but to serve marginalised children. And the importance of this has been underlined by our research colleagues at the Real Centre at Cambridge University. Using CAMFED's data, they've shown that inclusive education systems will function for everyone if they function for the most marginalised girls. And looking ahead, I think we have a great opportunity to consider how our learner guide model could be taken beyond our current countries of operation and explore to what extent it's a model with universal relevance. To this end, the Yidan Prize and the Yidan community open up a whole new realm of possibility as we come together in pursuit of our common goal to create a better world through education.